Hello, parents. I just wanted to come on and talk quickly with you all about your procedural safeguard book. You will be given a copy of this book. So I wanted to talk about 10 key components of the book. These 10 key components does not cover the book in its entirety. So please feel free to read the book at your leisure. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your case manager, your child's case manager, for further explanations. You can also find this information on the Department of Education website, American Disabilities Act website, and the FERPA website. So if you have any further questions, please feel free to ask. So I'm just going to go over 10 things for you real quick. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or give me a call. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Number one, procedural safeguard notice. The school must provide to you a written explanation of your rights under both the IDEA and the state law. You'll get this in the form of your procedural handbook. You can also request a verbal explanation. Number two, parent participation. You have a legal right to participate in meetings about your child's education, including IEP meetings. You even have a right to call an IEP meeting at any time. We just ask that you give us a 10-day notice, and we will give you the same good graces. Number three, accessing your child's records. You have the right to see and get explanation of your child's school records. You can also ask for corrections. These are rights protected by IDEA and the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, which is FERPA. Number four, confidentiality. The school must protect your child's confidentiality. This includes personal information such as your child's name, address, social security number, and other personal details. There are some exceptions which are outlined on the FERPA websites. Number five, informed consent. Before evaluating your child or providing special education services for the first time, the school must inform you of what's involved. You have to be given permission. You have to give your permission in writing before the school can move forward. Number six, prior written notice. The school must give you a prior written notice before it changes your child's special education experience. This includes when the school wants to add or deny services. It must tell you its purpose or what it proposes to do and why. To get more details, you can see your child's case manager. Understandable language is number 7. So what that means is we will provide you any information you need in your native language. So we have to give you a prior written notice or written notice in your understandable language. And that even includes Braille. Number 8. IEE or Independent Educational Evaluation. If you disagree with the school's evaluation results, you have the right to get an IEE. An IEE is an evaluation of your child's skills and needs by someone who is not a school employee. The school must consider the results of the IEE. However, the school isn't required to accept the findings. So you can find more about that on those websites that I did list ahead of us. Number 9, stay put rights. Do you disagree with the proposed changes to your child's IEP? The stay put protection keeps your child's current IEP in place while you and the school work things out. Number 10, dispute resolution options. You have the right to disagree with the school about what's best for your child. If you have a disagreement, IDEA provides you with several dispute options. And you can find all of those options on the IDEA website. it's called due process. So you can go through due process if there are some things that are not you are not agreeing with, and we can't come to the table and have a meeting of the minds to resolve those issues. We always want to think about what's best for the student, and not what the situation requires. So if that makes sense. So we want to make sure that we are all making choices and decisions for what's best for the student. That's just a quick summary of what you can find in your handbook. Please feel free to read it, like I said, in its entirety. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to give us a call, and I'll be more than happy to cover or go over anything else or answer any questions that you might have. All right. So thank you so very much for listening. Thank you for your time, and have a great evening.